Hey guys, it's Eric Taylor here. In this video, I am going to show you the one campaign that we ran that just exploded some local MMA, martial arts, chiropractors, and even regular gyms to get them more students and more members. And this works for gyms, real estate, dentists, MMA, barbers, and even regular coffee shops, and even regular gyms. So this is an ad campaign that we ran, and just so you know, the very first time we ran it, we spent only about $5 a day, and I actually did this with my jiu-jitsu coach at his location here just to try it out, and well, this is what happened.
I just signed up 3 people and I got 4 more people hit me up. This is like life-changing.
Okay, now that you saw that, I hope you're excited because I'm literally gonna walk you through it. Okay, here we go. So the very first thing we need to do is get a landing page like ClickFunnels or Lead Pages, which is a landing page software. And we need to create a landing page such as so. And on this page, okay, we have an offer for a voucher for a free week of MMA, jiu-jitsu, martial arts, whatever. If you're doing a regular gym, I suggest you do a free month. For some reason, that just works better. Okay, so right here we have our landing page and a little image and a logo. This is a logo. And then we have a get a free week, yada yada, depending on where it's at. We might say in Tampa or just wherever it's at. So get a free whatever, and we have our headline, and we have a little headline like this that kind of explains, okay, click here, download, here's a voucher, bring it in, and blah blah blah. And then what we do is, this is neat, we have a timer, and we have 7 minutes, 11 seconds, whatever. And that timer, we don't really even say anything, we just put a timer. And for some reason, simply by putting a timer, it gives the sense of urgency to quickly download. And we're not actually really saying anything like, hey, it's gonna disappear. I mean, you can and then have it redirect to another page, but that's fine. But we actually tried that, and it said, hey, it'll redirect in about 7 minutes and 11 seconds, whatever. And then when it redirects, it says, sorry, this special is no longer available. But people still end up messing the page and getting in contact with the instructor. So the whole idea is getting them to meet and they become a student. So anyway, we then have a button. And the button just says claim voucher. I don't like the word coupon, I like the word voucher. So here's this landing page, and when it pops up, it basically pops up and it just says name, email, phone, and then another box that says claim again, whatever. And that pops up when they click this, and then they claim. And at this point, it shoots an email with their actual like voucher, and it just says show this email to the instructor or the coach. Or most of the time it doesn't happen. We're really just trying to get the instructor and the potential student or client to meet or talk, and to really just get, you know, the rest gets taken care of from there. So that happens, right? And then what we do, we use something like at the campaign, a response bot, active campaign. And then we will send a few text. First one goes to the lead. And that one just says, hey, it just, you know, it just so-and-so from MMA, and thank you for claiming your voucher. And if you like, we can schedule a time for you to come in and get your free week. You can call me back at this number. So we do that, and then we send another 3 texts, okay? And these texts actually all go to the instructor or whoever is handling the leads. So why do we do this? So the first text, since I'm running the agency, my name is Eric Taylor. Hey, this is Eric Taylor. Just so you know, you had a lead sign up, and it's important that you call them right away. And after that, so within 15 minutes later, we send a second text that says, Hey, this is Eric Taylor again. Just so you know, you really need to get a hold of your leads within 15 minutes if you really want a sale. Please call if you haven't already. And then we send another text an hour later, and hey, I really hope you got a hold of your lead. Please, please, please get a hold of them as soon as possible. And because you really need to take advantage of call your lead or whatever. See, the biggest problem with people who run these businesses, they are dentists, they are real estate agents, they're chiropractors, they're not marketers, they're salespeople. So one of the biggest mistakes that we realize in getting MMA gyms, chiropractors, and then whatever have you, and getting them more clients, is really reminding the instructor constantly to get a hold of the lead so that they can then call them and be like, hey, thanks for getting your voucher, when would you like to come in? So that's how this is all set up. So now once they enter their name and phone number and all that good stuff, and then they get the email, the text go out, they also go to another page, which is just a thank you page. On this page, we say something like, hey, if you would like a free belt, when you get your voucher, give us a call now. And if you call right now, and if you schedule right now at this number, we'll also include a free belt. And so there's basically just a call now kind of thing going on. Call to action, I should say. And all this does is just squeeze extra scarcity. It just raises the percentage of the people who are going to call. And that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for the lead to get on the phone with the instructor. So that's it. So once that happens, they talk, and everything else is done. So we do that by sending an email and taking to a thank you page and asking them to call, and then sending a text to the lead and then to the instructor. Now, once this is done, that's pretty much it, and that's pretty much out of our hands. And so you can send recurring emails and keep reminding them, but we found that it's really not that necessary. We're all crushing it just like this. As far as this advertisements go, so when you run an ad, we like to, well, what we like to do for the ad is pretty simple. Is we like to take a picture of the kids. So let's say ad. We want to do a picture of the kids is having fun. If you're going after adults, you may want to get a picture that's smiling, or the kids like kicking and or playful. You want to show this camaraderie between either the adult or the adults and the students. Another good one is the students out there practicing while the instructor is smiling and coaching them, and while parents are clapping like this. That's an awesome one. You put that image there. And basically for the copy, you just want to say, I'll just put copy. Hey, would you like your son to have more discipline, self-respect, and also would you like them to defend themselves? Well, you need to come to Mom and Pop's MMA or Bob's Karate Mart. I really don't know, whatever. But you need to come here with the number one. We're the number one school in the area. We have awesome results and great testimonials. Click here to claim a free voucher for like a free week voucher. And then you have your call to action. Call to action here in your ad. Call to action. Simply claim your free week and whatever. So they click on that at so-and-so gym. And the one thing that I like, and I thought that was really good about the gym, is that like one that I ran it for was Express Jiu-Jitsu, and they named their school, you know, one of the franchise name, it's city name. So for instance, if you have really good reviews, we want to post that. We want to make that known. I want to definitely give a shout out saying that, hey, this is we're the best at what we do. Claim your voucher to come in and get this special offer before it expires. So with all that said, so I want to take you to a webinar that's going to explain a little more in depth on how this actually works in creating a funnel feeder. So what this does for your business is completely autopilot your business to a point where you can spend more time guiding your clients or your students in the right direction. You don't have to worry about getting them, because that's what I do for you, and this is what this system does for you. So if you want to get more information and really get involved, I suggest that you go to the 60-minute webinar and actually see how it's put together and get inspired and get automation for your business. So the webinar, the button is at the bottom of this video, or it should come across the bottom of this video, wherever it is, to click on it, and I'll see you on the inside.